Welcome one and all to Hiveswap, a point-and-click adventure game by Andrew Hussie. This is a game funded by a Kickstarter Andrew Hussie ran during his production of the webcomic Homestuck, a webcomic I am terminally familiar with. I've been looking forward to playing this game ever since the Kickstarter was announced, and it has arrived at last, so let's get in this, and I'll tell you about Hiveswap and Homestuck as we go along. That's a good dog. I like this dog. I very much like this dog. Don't like this guy though. Boy, this game jumps right in there, huh? No build up whatsoever. Here's your giant monster. It's hungry, hungry giant monster. I don't like it. Wow, this house has a lot going on. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Well, in a minute, let's take a little look around. SN, that is classic Skynet. We've been counting the days through November 1994. Some wonderful pictures here. What's the... Lisa Frank. That's the one. I wouldn't be surprised. You got a wizard. That's telling. You got a picture I cannot zoom in on. Yet. A bunch of stuffed animals. It's all good stuff. What's up? Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out. Because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth? The one you barely got away from? Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside the town of Homestuck. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Aww. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now, it might be headed back outside, where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. You gotta warn him. The door to your possibly snake monster occupied hallway. You really need to let Jude know that monster might be coming after him. Joey and Jude Clare. Alright, let's take a look around and see what we've got. Boop. Boop. Empty inventory. Boop. Boop. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped. Now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Now this is some fun writing already. The hint function is currently disabled. It won't do any good to try to use it, for now. Let's just save. What else have I got in here? Options. Those are fine. Yell at me if the volume is out of whack with my voice, and I will adjust for that. Okay. Mark. You've already marked today's date as part of your daily routine. If anyone claims that you didn't exist on the date of November 10th, 1994, you can shove that big red X right in their face and prove them wrong. These posters, they resonate so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power! They whisper to you in your dreams, secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. What else can I take a look at? Literally everything. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You've considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering Balap style to the world. Let's equip those bad boys. You add the tap dance abilitech to your technique. Techniche. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up, or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Boop. I have a kick. I have some sweet kicks. Hello, Dark Fox. What else can we take a look at? Yeah, get some lights. What beautiful animation. That is gorgeous. Books. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. I am doing well. Mum won this award at around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. Yeah, I've heard that you can pretty much interact everything with everything. It's wild. Kick the door down. Yep, tap class is every Saturday morning. Your babysitter usually drives you, unless, you know, she's not feeling well. It is Saturday morning. Okay, I know I'm not going to get all the dialogue in this game. It's basically impossible. But I'm going to enjoy myself all the same. It's easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You're really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with mums, you guess? Just reminds me of the Gonna Bake a Pretty Cake animation. That was top choice. What else have we got kicking around here? Kick. Talk about hot steppin'. Well, lukewarm steppin'. No way, you don't want to start all the nice animals, especially given their obviously incredible magical powers. Alright, let's take a look further afield. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. Puppy Surprise is having puppies! How many? That's the surprise! Puppy Surprise, Puppy Surprise! Ugh. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. Okay, let's just walk over there or something. You try to remember if Clarissa ever got in any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second story bedroom, as much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents were around. She had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard, etc. This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. Classic bed. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's med kit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes, and how she manages to look so great all the time. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? What the hell is going on out there? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. They're a very appreciative audience as always. Surprisingly, no one fell off the shelf this time. Show your loving puppy surprise your razzle-dazzle. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell she's pretty flawed. You're not actively or imminently hot-stepping, your tap shoes are hanging out by the door. You know this because that's where you got them from a little while ago, and also because this is your own personal habit. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Sounds good, gimme. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what that something else was. Is that a frickin'... This is Sir Bappy Porswatter, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity? Anyway, Sir Bappy Porswatter will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. That's a classic Homestuck, that is. Which is in itself a reference to even older work by Andrew Hussie, Humanimals. Now, that's something you should never ever read unless you really just want to experience something you have no business experiencing. What do we got here? One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Veterinarian? Then you can be the one caring for the fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you were here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Computer. Oh boy. That's a classic, that is. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone in your web ring had updated their sites. 1994, god. That was so far before I bothered using the internet, I don't have a clue what it would be online. Beanbags are making a big comeback lately. It beats sitting on the floor, and that's all you can really ask of a beanbag. Goodness. The story keeps happening. Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself. For someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes... The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them. Or change your shape. Or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Okay, so these are all takeoffs of existing things. But Bubsy's here. Second mom. I'm positive that's an Earthbound. Wait, was Earthbound in 1994, or is this Mother? This game is only available in Japan, it's Mother. But there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies. But honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. Now that's a correct callback to my age. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things, like this super cool poster, Second Mom Rules. Hungry Hungry Hippos. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry, cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy, there's... Mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. Wow! Get trashed, Bubsy! Rubik's Cubes. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Let's grab those batteries. Alright, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take them back out. Okay, one more game for old time's sake first. Jude's probably fine. Oh, goodness. Alright. Yellow, red. Now what? Yellow, red, green. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia's satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. What else we got in here? Nothing much. Look, you really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. Appreciate the art. You give it a good, hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Alright, what else are we popping? Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit. But you'd certainly like to, someday. So many pictures. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled, but you could only find a poster of the American box art. That little girl there, she's destined for big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Woof. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew. Youch! Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to. Or bluer beauties. Ah. The Homestuck in me has detected how this is. Usually you don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snaky thing. It's locked! If you wish to gain access to your long-buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use the diary key. Well, now we gotta find a diary key. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your coloured circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Acorn's Shadow. It's surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down some troubling psychological roads. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in a fire, and then they tell a scary story. And that scary story is the episode. You guess you kind of focused more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's the best. Just like you said. Alright, what else we got packing? Alright, I think it's time to look out this window. Hey! Poor puppy. If that icky snaky thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better. But you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters? Ah, memories. Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Real! Blistering social commentary aside, we sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. What about the flying ones? The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to earth. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care though, you're counting it! What's up, Jude? Alright, Jude, you there? You alright? Yes! Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours over... You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code over... Enemy agents everywhere, over... Wait, and over... Still unconfirmed via your condition, following enemy serpent encounter, over... Please report bite status. How many and how gross, over... I'm fine. No bites, you widow. But thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great, was worried, over... That reminds me. After I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location. Yard crawling with Cryptid Vanguard, over. Encrypted Vanguard. Missing big picture, Joey. Over. Okay, maybe be a little less obtuse then? Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters? Or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel, can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? What? Over. Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. I trust you, or trust is for chumps. I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom, go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and then you can... Call the cops? Call our babysitter. What's a babysitter gonna do? Call the cops. Negative. Must assume local law enforcement compromised. Ah, right. 911 blocked our number after all your prank calls. Drills! Not pranks. Xenomorph incursion preparedness drills. Look. Failed miserably by Fat Cat Xenomorph collaborators or Haunt Switch PD. Jude. On our own, as a house, as a species. Over. Jude, I'm going to go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the whole closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely extremely certain. Over. Over and out, squirt. Over, but we just started. Oh, that's more than enough of that. No, Bubsy. Magical Animal Companion Heal Rescue is your favorite Japanimation. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life. Boring, yeah. But whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and rides her dear companion to go heal them. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. We love it. Ginger Rogers. Gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably? No, wait. Definitely. And still kicking. Alright. Flashlight. Closet. Whole closet. But where's my key? Where's my diary key at, though? Let's take a little look around and see if we can't find that diary key. That's what I want. Can't do anything with this computer. Alright, you guys, search. You reach inside the expected plush canine and... Puppy surprises having puppies! What the heck is this? Ah yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother doll. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here, with everything that's going on. That's a huge Homestuck reference. God, look at these horrifying things. She actually came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know anybody else who got 5. Some kid from school got 4 on hers, and she wouldn't shut up about it for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while, after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. Give me this key. You collect the diary key from its plush hiding wound. While you're at it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mum's close. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Yeah, because we all have to roll with the jujus. Listen, I'm going to be saying inexplicable Homestuck stuff as it occurs to me. You're all just going to have to accept this as real. Hey. You unlock and open your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets, here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Jory Claire. Oh, that's cute. I see. That's Roxy. She means well enough, though. Can I get a full look? You usually don't have much to record in here, on account of the humdrum life you lead. But you think today will be a different story. Puppy, whale sticker, dear diary. Can't believe I haven't recorded the beginning of last summer. So I've been busy, back to school now, yada yada. How lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mum. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and something, globes or whatever, and skipped off to go on more adventures. That's Jake. That is Jake. Would he have been Jake English? No, he'd be Jake Harley in this setting. Don't ask me about the things I know if you're not deep in the Homestuck. It doesn't matter. Came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is same summer quality adult supervision us youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off a causal cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Yeah, 413. That's the core of Homestuck, and probably extremely powerful here if you're not careful too. Ho-hum, nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah well, you know what I mean, diary. I don't have any friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring. The kids at school are jerks though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good, I can feel it. June 12th, 6/12! That's the next of the arc numbers. The next one after this is going to be October 25th, 10/25. Oh, first day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Called it. I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. Came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mum. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited? Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat too. So I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it, Joey. Satisfied you've done your duty via the posterity in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Is writing in diary about tactics, please share. If writing in diary about tactics, please share. Over. I'm hanging up now. Not a phone, over. Click dial tone. Can see you through window. You were making sound with mouth, over and out. You couldn't tap dance your diary open, although if you wanted, you might be able to tap dance it off the desk, if you wanted to. You don't want to, though. You're going to go ahead and head that line of reasoning off at the pass. That's not the way to open your diary. It's just an idle thought. You need your diary key to open your diary, period. Your mum was a great dancer. Tap, swing, ballroom, bolero, even wild experimental stuff like contact improvisation. Ballet was her passion, though, and she was transcendent. Your precious treasured heirloom belonged to your mum originally. You got it from her jewellery box, the one in the hallway. She wasn't around to give it to you in person, so you just, you took it. That's what she would have wanted, of course. You're very, very sure of it. This picture was taken before you found your treasured heirloom, you think. Sometimes it can be hard to remember the exact sequence of things like that. It's weird being 14. Over a third of your life is, at very best, a blurry fog in your memory. Throw in the time you spend asleep and, well, you've really only got about 6 years of accessible conscious memory. Weird. Doesn't fit. It was worth a shot, you guess. Well, not really. Tap dancing actually freaks your dog out pretty badly. You suppose it's the ribald, firework-like percussion of your toes and heels clacking against the hardwood floor that does it. In fact, you don't even really have to suppose. You're pretty much certain. Alright, that's enough of that. What's next? I could click on some more things and interact some things together, but I think we're pretty well off. So how about we call this episode closed here, and next episode head out that door. Alright, welcome to Hiveswap. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.